Hi my Pity friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenny here from the Pity Crafter, and I am up early. Today is Friday, May 30th, and I couldn't sleep past 3:30, 4 o'clock. There's something going on with my, I don't know, my neck, my shoulder, and my back, where my hands, if you can see me go like this, they are getting numb and it's very painful. So I woke up with one of those feelings, so I decided to clean up my craft room a little bit because tomorrow is my craft fair. So when I come home, I will be, sorry, I'm gonna move this for a minute. When I come home this afternoon, I'll be packing up my stuff, and I probably won't be able to do any videos until tomorrow, either early in the morning or after my craft fair. So anyways, I'm here with my coffee and my Snoopy cup that I got for my birthday. I can't show you that well. There you go. I got this in a pack of 4 from Home Goods. My husband gave it to me. And they are cups. You can almost use them as a soup, right? As soup bowls. But anyways, I decided to come on early in the morning and do a short video on some of the things that I've been working on and that are finished. I will not be listing them yet because I'm going to take them to my craft fair and see how these are. 2 of these items are my best sellers. And another item, I already showed you some of them, but I finished another one kind of. So let me get one of the items that I forgot. So here they are, some of them. If you've been to my shop, you know that I do blind date with a book. And they are bestsellers at craft fairs. Online, I have sold 2. I still have Christmas ones, fall ones. I think I only have 1 fall one left, I'm not sure. And I also have Valentine's Day ones left. So let me show you this. I'm not going to open it because it's a pack, and you guys have probably seen tons of videos on these. So I decided to buy pretty kind of vintage flowery wrapping paper, or craft paper it's called, to do some spring ones. And I'll try to find something kind of cool and funky for to do some summer reading books. So this is because of the wrapping paper. Look how beautiful that is. And I'm gonna try to use this in some of my journals. I don't have that much left over, but I have a few. So it's got butterflies and beetles and flowers and some writing. And what I did was I wrapped the book in this. This is, let's see, I want to say that this is hardcover, but I can't remember. And what I do is after I wrap it, it's a blind date with the book. I research it if I haven't read it, and I write the tropes right here. This one which is wrapped in that kind of bugs, flower, and butterfly, is a fictional romance. It has multiple point of views. It has a New York setting or background. It's a love story. And I decided to put a little caveat for some of these that I think might trigger people. So I have a few now that I bought that has these. And this one has a trigger warning in the back. And the reason it being is because even though it's a romance and it's fictional, it does go throughout the background and the history of one of the main characters, and there is violence against women because she talks about her personal experiences and her, her past romances, and she does talk vividly about some of those violent moments that she had in her past. So I decided to put that trigger warning in the back. So all of my books come with all these goodies that you see here. They all vary. And where is it? Did it fall? Oh no, here it is. They all vary in like the variety is different, but they all have mostly the same things. So you're gonna have book reviews up here, if you can see that. Let's see how it says it's in pink, book review. You're going to have a bookmark that is like a library card that you can talk about that. You're going to have 2 more funny bookmarks that match the coloring of the outside. Here I put a library card. You're also gonna it's gonna come with 1 hard candy. I've been using these colorful peppermints. They are candy canes. They're not peppermint, different flavors. And then it'll also come with 1 honey stick, usually combines with that, with the color combo, because you also get a tea. In this case, this is pure peppermint tea. It's in green. They are all tied kind of like in that school book tie, with different closures. This one I just used this this binding, which is twine. You also get another library card here with some stickers. If I'm not mistaken, this has between 10 and 12 stickers on each side. You're also gonna get all of these different colored paper clips and some, like, and probably 2 or 3 tassels here on some of those bookmarks. I decorated it here with old book page and a sticker. And let's see what else did I tell. Oh, and a highlighter. So it'll come also with a highlighter. Yep. So this is, so you can see these in my shop. I haven't put these specific ones yet, but you do have Blind Date with a Book. So I show you that one, which is kind of springy. And then I'm gonna put it here because I had it already ready to go for my car. That's my car, sorry. And then the other one is this one. I try to use the black wrapping paper. So this is obviously craft and black, for suspense, thrillers, mysteries. So that's what this one is. It's a suspense, thriller, mystery, or if it's like a gothic, things like that, vampire-y. So I don't, obviously, they do sell black and white candy canes. They're usually Oreo flavored, but they're so expensive that I can't really get my money back if I sell. So I just, usually black goes a lot with dark purple. So I put the candy cane in purple. You have a honey stick in here. They don't have black either. You have, this Twinings, let me see here, yeah, the Twining, tea. This is called Night Calm. I ran out of the black one, but I did have black tea. And again, the same goodies that the other ones have, you know, the book review, the book title, bookmark, the paper clips. Here you have 2 other bookmarks, the highlighter. I ran out of gray, so I just put this cream colored one here. All the stickers, it's decorated in the bottom with book page. Oh, I forgot to show you on the other one. You also get these little post-it flags, and it has a sticker. And then this one, the tropes for this one is suspense, thriller. There are horses involved in here. There's a lot of plot twists and interesting characters. And this one doesn't have a trigger warning. So yeah, so I worked, I got 5. So 2 that are suspense, thriller, mystery, and actually no, 1 that's suspense, thriller, mystery. I did wrap another one in black, but it's because it also has a trigger warning, because it's like an erotic book, just in case. And then the other ones are all kind of spring decorated, and the themes are not necessarily spring. That's just a decoration that I use to, like, you know, vary it. The other, looking at my time, the other things that I did are, I finished another book journal right here. These are what I call soft cover fabric journals, and I was showing you some flip throughs. I still need to put the goodies in here. Let me see if I can move this a little bit closer. There you go, so you can see the book. So this came from a set of fat quarters. If I'm not mistaken, I either got them on Amazon or at Walmart. And as you can see, it has like little Paris designs, purple. It's got dark purple, lighter purple, kind of Eiffel Tower, bicycles, some coffee, some wine, kind of imitating being in Paris. So I used the digital kit that I use. It's called Purple Rhapsody from Ginger Journal. So she has, so I divided them so that I knew what was in what. I used the ephemera and the digital kit. This is all the ephemera ready to go. I just kept it in here because it's already backed. I just need to sew and stain them. Right, let me put this over here because that's done. So the closure is, this is a 3 pamphlet stitch. Sorry, just one signature. I did put book corners on all 4 sides, and I sewed around. This isn't, I didn't buy this cover from Sharon Some Sparkle. I did this one myself. So it is stitched around with purple stitching, and this is dark purple binding or wax thread. And then I used 2 different ribbons. I used this lace, which is kind of cream colored, and this that I got in a pack, if I'm not mistaken, either Temu or Amazon, of all different sorts of ribbon. Here it's very like light purple, like lilac. So, you know, I have them with eyelets, the closure. So I'm going to put these in the back. So it's not embellished inside, right? And if you would like one of these journals, that I'm also, when I put everything here, probably sometime, I would say that they should be in my Etsy shop by Monday morning. Okay, I don't want to overextend myself because I don't know if I can take all the pictures and all the descriptions. But so yeah, the insides have the pockets that I like. This is made out of a piece of lace. And then it's also lined with some beautiful calico fabric and sewed around it. And this fabric I got from Amazon. And Amazon sells these packs of colorful fabrics in different designs, and they'll come like purple, blue, all of that, and they'll have like calico flowers, dots, lines or stripes, etc. So this is, so I'll just go really quickly. So it's basically purple theme, so that it would go with the digital kit. Good morning, Bun. He woke up early because I'm talking. Here. Sorry about that. That was my husband. He just walked in from my mother-in-law's house, and he's on his way to walk our dog. It's 5:07 here in the morning, early. So, yeah, the digital kit, Purple Rhapsody. So, for these, I did use a different weight paper, which is usually what I use when I'm doing digital kits. It's just very expensive, and I run out really quickly, and I try to print all my digital kits at the same time when I buy them. Anyways, this is one of the pages, and they're not backed, but I decided to leave them blank because I have so much color here, so I can do, people can write on them, or I can do some stamping or little stickers on it. This is, and I'll, just like for the other ones, I'll write the description or the name of some of the people that I got some of these color dyed papers from. So this was from Etsy, and I buy a lot of her dyed papers there. She does dictionary papers, book papers, and she dyes them, sometimes just in one color, and sometimes she'll do designs like this one. So I use that one here. This is from the digital kit. This is the lined paper to write on. Here is just a page, a lined page. It's lilac colored. And this was from the stash, vintage stash. This is vintage that I got from my mom's house last summer. This is some more of the digital. This is some more of that dyed paper, and this purple isn't from me. It's a dark purple. It's from another Etsy seller that I like to buy dyed paper from. This is from the digital kit, and the digital kit is mostly roses. It has a little bit of wording, and it'll have little sayings like Paris or Eiffel Towers, and they're in pink and purple hues. This is some of my own coffee dyed paper. It's lined. This is the digital. This is not my own coffee dyed paper. This is from someone that I buy it. This one doesn't have lines. This is some more of the digital. Hopefully you can see the design. This one has lines. Here you have some lilac dyed paper. I did not dye this, also from another Etsy shop. Here is from the digital. I have a little jar with the roses. Here's from another Etsy shop with the small book pages, dyed in dark purple. This one I dyed myself. It's children's line paper to write, to manuscript, and I coffee dyed it myself. Here you have some more of the digital. Some more of that dyed page, and this one is from a music book. I will sing and rejoice before my Lord. The Etsy store that I buy this from, the music pages are mostly religious. This is a so I'm gonna explain it. It's okay. So this is very, very light lilac paper, and it does have glitter. It's very glittery. And I either got this at Temu a long time ago or Amazon. I cannot remember. But it goes over the page. It's very long this way. So what I do is I fold it. And I think I showed you that last time. And you can I'm going to leave it like that. But you can make it into a tuck spot or a pocket, or just leave it. And then on this side, it has lines going down. And you can write on it. This is some more of that digital kit. This is just a little piece of scrapbook paper. It's almost like cardstock, and it's looking like little vintagey, Parisy. It's cream colored with purple flowers. And this is from another Etsy shop, and this is purple and pink. This is the center, sorry. Oh no, I thought this was the center. I usually use these as center, but it's purple, it's pink on the other side with this design, and it's dyed. And then this is the other side, doesn't show the design as much. Here's the center, and I did use, in this case, I did use part of that digital because it has that thicker paper that I print on. And I am planning on putting charms here, but I haven't, as I said, this isn't finished, so I just did a bow. Okay, so I'll go really quickly to the back. And this is my favorite journal to make. The one signatures in these fabric covered covers. I find them very pretty, just enough papers to write on. You know, I can embellish. It doesn't take me a super long time. And I find it, I've never been able to find doing a 3-hole pamphlet stitch easy. So that's the only part I don't like, the stitching the pages in. But anyways, this one's almost done. Once they are done, you know, I'll set it as a premiere so that you can go on down to my Etsy shop. And part of that purple line paper. It looks blue here, but it's like it's a different, you know, hue of purple. Right, and then you have a back pocket here. So that's this one. And again, the kit is called Purple Rhapsody from Ginger Journals. Okay. Let me take some more sip of coffee. I'll be right back. My coffee's cold. Sorry about that. My coffee was cold, and unlike other people, I don't drink cold coffee, so I made myself another cup. So these next few things, and I'm just going to show you one of each, but the next few things that I did, these are great sellers for my craft fair. I don't think I've ever sold one on Amazon, I was going to say on my Etsy, are these albums. So, oh, I'm getting stuck. Cocktail recipe album. So it's about cocktails, drinks, and a regular cooking recipe album. So when I was at my craft fairs, and even my cousin Ola Raquel, she bought both, like if I'm not mistaken, cocktail and recipe album. And people have been asking me if I sell them with extra recipe cards. So I didn't, or if I sold extra recipe cards. So what I did is, for this craft fair, I am including a bundle of recipe cards. This is the one that goes with the cocktails, 10 extra recipe cards, and they're a variety, they're different. So that goes with that one, and that is so I just bound the little recipe cards with this twine that's white and just regular cream colored. But for the regular recipe albums for food, I did the same thing. You're gonna have 10, and then what I did is I used some rickrack to bind it, and very colorful because, you know, it's spring. So I created 2 for recipes, and they have a different tie. This is just for decoration. It really doesn't tie it. And then this one is for this decoration. Okay, so those are the recipe ones. And then for the cocktail one, I did the tie in this little color. I wanted it to be colorful, and take these out. And then for the second cocktail one, I did these colorfuls. So it doesn't matter how many of these I make, they're all gonna have the same thing. This is an album that has 48 pouches for you to put pictures, or in this case, I'm doing the recipes cards. So it has 48. They sell smaller ones, but I get these at the Dollar Tree. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, different places like that. So let's start with the cocktail recipe. I don't sell the cocktail recipe at the maybe I should do this because it's getting stuck here. I don't sell them at the at my craft fairs because I don't know. People don't like the drink one for some reason. They look at it and they pass right by it. So these are just ones that either family and friends buy, or I'm guessing maybe on my Etsy. And you have a little glare because of this. So I used my label maker to title it, and then a little label here. This is the way that I love, because it's drinks, right? It's a cocktail album. So when I do the cocktail one, I leave this background that comes with it from the Dollar Tree, and then I just do a colorful background in the back. So that's what I did with both. So you're going to have on the left side always either a complete recipe for you to try out, it's a card, or a journaling card that matches, that you can put photos, more recipes, whatever you would like, and everything comes out so that you can write on it. So I think it's easier if I go like this, and I'm not going to show you the whole thing. So these are, like I said, cocktail ones, and I'll just take the actual cocktail ones. They're different than the recipe ones. So these, I got the cocktail ones, all of them at Amazon. So the name, the ingredients, the directions, how many people it serves, and then you have this one has like a little glass of whiskey or scotch. But these are going to have garnish and the type of glass that you should use, and look at the back. It says drink profile and how it should be served: hot, frozen, neat, on the rocks, crushed ice, large ice. How strong is it, or how strong are you making it? or and the difficulty level. And the strength, it'll give you 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, and the difficulty, it'll give you 1 shaker, 2 shaker, 3 shaker, and the notes. So the drink ones are going to be like that. The recipe ones, because they didn't sell so a lot of drink recipe cards, so I had to alternate some in here. They're just regular recipe cards that say the directions and the time and things like that. So if you can see, you have another journal card here, and I try to make them to match if I could. So this is just a recipe card that says ingredients, etc. So the ones that have the border with the fruits, they're just recipe cards, and in the back it'll just have lines and say like directions. Okay, and then here you have an example of those cards that come with the drinks for you to try. This is called Vanilla Sky, and you're gonna have both alcoholic and non-alcoholic recipes in here. Ingredients, directions. In the bottom, it'll tell you how many servings it has and the prep time. In the back of these cards, I'm just gonna take one out so that you can see. It'll say like what type or category this recipe is from, and this one is like in a lemonade kind of recipe. And so they all have, all the cards are this big card stock. They all have this kind of really light mint green. They all have these leaves and a circle in the middle. What changes is the category. So this one is lemonade. And I debated whether I should just do this so that people, when they open it, get the lemonade, or I should do the recipe. Last time I just did the recipe and they sold, so I'm just gonna do it like that for now. If you please comment which do you think would sell better, with just the little trope of the category, or if I should just have the full recipe out. And then this is a regular recipe card. It's like a little vintage. Here you have the journaling card, strawberry, to match this recipe card, which is strawberry. Here you have another of those alcoholic recipes, and then alcoholic drink recipes. Hello. And then here, it's too early in the morning. And here you have some of the, this is a drink one. See how it says the garnish and the glass type? This is a, what am I calling it? Cocktail, sorry, cocktail. I gotta remember that word. A cocktail recipe card. And on the sides, it just has different cocktails. Okay. And I won't show you the whole thing, but I'll just kind of go through it so that you can see. I tried to match it. And then in the middle is where I did the you know, the ribbon. And then you keep going. Okay, and then this is the end. Right? So there's 2 of these that are cocktail ones. And then there's 2 of these that are just regular food ones. And it's the same thing. So I used my, what do you call it? My label maker to title it Recipe Album. This is a label, and this is the cover that it came with, and then this is the background. And they come with the same covers, right? So when you buy them at Dollar Tree, this is in the front and in the back. So what I did is I took the back one to use them both in the covers, and the one that was pink, I took one of those to make both the same back. Okay, so this one is going to have some journal cards that are going to be about either food or kitchen or the home. And then here you're just going to have the regular recipe cards in different colors or a variety of them. And then you're going to have some food recipes. You're going to have cookies and actual foods. So you have those as well. Okay, and remember it comes with 10 extra ones. And these I got from Temu. They're so cute. Okay, so here you have the chickens and the roosters, the recipe card. Remember that in the back, I'm going to show you, this is all, and they all do have lines and backs, and it just says directions. Okay, so when it's just for cooking, that's all that you get in the back. Okay, And then I tried to look here in Springfield where I live for these recipes because at our grocery store in Florida you had them, and what it is, it'll tell you when you buy this meat what recipe you can make out of it, right? And so I thought that was so cool. I went around and did that. I wonder if my dad would send me some. I don't know, not sure. But anyways, I haven't found any grocery store here that does it. So I have a few left, but not that many. So I'm just going to go very quickly. These come in a pack of all these different kind of watercolors. There's journaling cards, cookie, recipe, another journaling card, another recipe, and it's just not just meats. You're going to have vegetables and things like that to put. And there you go. And again, this is a 45 album, a 45 slip album. So you have, I like this one. This is from a Carta Bella, from Echo Park, but a Carta Bella, a kitchen food kind of scrapbook pad. So yeah, so that's it. Those are the things that I worked on. Those are finished. So whatever doesn't sell at my craft fair, I will upload onto my Etsy shop. You should see it by Monday night, and I'll probably just make a comment on my community post. Anyways, thanks again for staying through the whole video. If you like these type of videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, continue watching, and definitely go on down to my Etsy shop so that you can see all the cool and wonderful things that I have there. I hope you have a great Friday and a great rest of your weekend. Until next time, my pretty friends, that's it for me. Bye.